Zambala Raja Kala Yogi, the Proponava, the Sept Tamjil and the Separtonica Tamjil Pimicade, the Jetty Drum Chokaranjuba, to get Rashidele long life.
Dharma friends who are joined on the live stream from every countries and practice Tara is benefiting for this life, Pardo, and the next life. So thank you for participating there, and may you have long life.
We'll begin with opening prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 1.
Darba dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nam ga dan yan be zen jen dan je de wa dan de Dong dan jar nyar da la na me ba yang da bar zo be jan jo ran bo je to bar ja.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je do sai ma je je bar de lung ai zong ge wa la ko ma je bar de lung ai zong ge wa la ko de re ne zon de nye ma zan da zan je bar de
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Sanje nan la cha sun je da jan jo Zambala ye zuo lan de yin jia sun je da ngun je de xie ji Jan jo do ne je ba da Jan jo Zambala ba la Re da ren je ne ba da De yin ro la ben dun de Jan jo zen ne je yin De yin de ne la ba la Ren ba yin de la ba yin.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje je dan zo jen jo nam la Jan jo bar de dan ja zun je Da ge jen zo je be zo nam ji Ro la ben jer zon jen de bar jo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Dong dai dong je je dan ra war je dong me be de wa da me ra war je nie ren ja da nie dan ra Dan yon la ne bar George.
May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jezo Genge Jonde Mar Danro Janje Janjo Zenje Do Namo Sanje Jezo Genge Jonde Mar Danro Janje
Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhichitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Shida Sarva Dhamma Soba Va Shida Hame Renjino Da Torma Do Yonjen Jo Jo Ne Je Lin Jan Jo Bo Ngo No Sa Bo Lai Pen De Je Ba Re Ba Da Ngan Sa 见着念灭万个皆大愿。Samaya Yaya Vam Baza Argan Badan Baba Leban Alogan Gande Nevede Shabda Badu Zazo Sha je be mo la de de pom ba gun le dorn de ma dorma yon la shan za
Dharmapala
de John de Marber Par de la me de Jardin Jeden Dien Dan Rogo de Benzo Arya Tara Zambala Sabar Yarana Mandala Bunza Lon Dai Ma Zoi Ngui Bo Gu Da Le Land Yun Den De Mar Bo Rana Mandal Bun Zan Ben Ga Won Sa Ye Be Che Jo Ye Me Do Zhang Re Ra Len Xie Nya De Jian Ban De San Jie Xian Lai Mei De Per Va Yin Zhou Gu Nam Da Xin De Jiu Ba Jiu.
Praises to the 21 Taras handout. Page 19 in the Arya Tara book. And we'll use the handout to do the chanting. Om, I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. We're not doing the chanting anymore? Excuse me, we're not doing the chanting version anymore of the praises to 21 Taras. We're just going to read it in the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 19. Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the very thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Soba Vaishido Sarva Dharma Soba Vaishido Hame Ren De Torma De Zhe Mamar Bolo Banjir Jianze So.
Sorry for the confusion. Now we'll do the praises to the 21 Taras, and we'll use the handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue, one lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse racers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tre and pe sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champion, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3-jeweled mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, shimmy wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with home and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Revasi letter, of the shape of syllable hum, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva leg form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage to whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torments of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 39.
to gar dam gar ngan ren gar on de don je je bar jor om dare du re so ha om dare du re so ha om dare du re so ha. On dare de re zo wa.
Page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother's sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomenon are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Arya Tara Zambala Argan Badan Baban Alogan de Nevede Shabda Badzazo. La me jo benje ja je be mo la de pomba gole dorze ma dorma yon la shanza. Arya Tara Samaya Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Tidandro Membava Sudugayo Membava Subajayo Membava Anurado Membava Savazede Mambayaza Sava Karma Suzame Zidan Ye Guru Bangavate Arya Tara Mamemet Maya Tara Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhuva Arya Tara Samaya Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Tidandro Membava Sudugayo Membava Subajayo Membava Anurado Membava Sarvasede Membayata Sava Karma Suzame Zidan Guru Bangavate Arya Tara Mamemet Maya Tara Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhuva Arya Tara Manubalaya Arya Tara Denoba Tidandro Membava Sudugayo Membava Subajayo Membava Anurado Membava Sarvazede Mambayata Sava Karma Suzame Zidan Ye Guru ha 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 ho bhagavate Arya Tara mamemas Arya Tara bhava ma samai sadhu vai manju yosu majudan Dalo moi be wan gene nong ba gan je zun zu lai nge zhe dan ba zo wa re wan de ne den da len je de kor wa zi de jo ne jian ne me ze da wan jiu zuan jiu na le bar ze de zo.
Go to the middle of page 50.
Oi jiang zi ze mo wan jiu dar la men jiu bing zhe der la ma la ye zhai xi yu.
Page 52. Exalted Transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having attained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhichitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again and thereafter. May we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds Dharmapala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll do the Sölkha practice, a brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors.
Sanje Jedan Zo Jen Jo Nam La Jan Jo Bar De Dan Jab Sun Je Da Ge Jen So Je Be So Nan Je Ro La Ben She San Jen Je Bar Jo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
O Senje Danje Dewa Dan Deve Jadan Dambar Jorje Dong Dan Dong Je Jadan Dawar Jorje Dong Me Be Dewa Dan Men Dawar Jorje Nyeren Jadan Nyedan Darwe Danyola Nebar Jorje.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Ranye Yadan Larzarbe Tozole Duran Yankam Melon Joyen Balenke Nye Jose Jan Dorne Jan Lo Me Den De Tuje Den De Jo Yan Shen Jia Jie Na Shang De Zeng Jie Ba Ong Huan Zhang Re Da Da Ma Lan Pam Ban Dam Jin Ze Huan Xie Na Wo Long Ge Be Lo Ye Me Bar Ze Xue Shen Kor Ve Nye Jun Be Ve Tso Lu Jian Da Ma Mer Ji Gen Ka Ju Da De Hong A Om Ze Le Wen Zhe De Ze Go Zhe Xie Ye Son Da War Jie Wei Xie De Zer Dan Ba Ye Ye Xie De Ze Jiang Zur Jur.
Page 3. I appear as the Yidam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing and stirring and lighting the fire which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Kan zhuo jue jiao su me zu, no la qiu jian xie da da, ge re lin jian zhu zhu jie, jian zhan zhen dan dun de de.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Argam badam ba de ba allo gang de neve de shabda ba de Torma
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Zo zo zhe xian jiu de bar, sur wan de zo du jie zong, wen ai wen ye dan jia jue nan zhi dan, nan jie lai me jie de be, de jie de zan jie jie dan, mar na ma ya jie ma dan, den jie la so jia ve la, xie zhuo ran jia san nian ge, ye dan jian ge jiang zi zuo, xie xie ru jie ga ran gai ye, men de zhe zuo dai ne, wei zhe nan ye zai de zuo, wen ai wen dan jian jiang zun de dai jian, ban guan jia xie jia run zai, jia zhe ge jian bai ma nai, lai jue lai sun kun be zuo, den san qu jie zhu mai dan, men na jian zhe hai ran na, xin jiu sen dong ra hu la, bei hai nui jie zi mar su, qu jiu gu jie duo ma nan, yi xie ru jie ga ran kai ye, bar jie ne zhun zhao gui zhu, dur jie lu ben ge zi zan, qu dan dan ba sun xian ba, da ge sam dun zhe ban zu, wen a wen na mai tu sen Zambala, nui jie nur da pui mo nan, mon zi lang an zan mer dan, rui jie lai jin ya yuan jie, cui jie Torma du yuan jie, xie xie ru jie ga ran guai ye, jie de lun ju bei wen zu, wen ai wen lai lu sa ge jia qin dan, zhu jun ju su zan ri jie, ban gun dun jie zan e zu, cui jian tun be duo ma de, xie xie ru jie ga ran gai ye, bar jie su lan tun jin zhe, wen a wen nam za bar sun chu jie ye, ye da niu mer ne nan dan, che bar yi ne de da ge, da bo gu jie duo ma de, yi xie ru jie ga ran gai ye, da du jie xian zhe ban zu, wen a wen ge da lun zhen jun be zuo, lin jia be lun xiang kun da, gai yin qu jie duo ma de, yi xie ru jie ga ran gai ye, nu sim xie ne pen sim jie, lin jia jian xian bu lun gu, xiang kun da jian ku wen zu, wen a wen zhu zhu sim jian da ye zu, cui jie duo ma jia qin de, yi xie ru jie ga ran kai ye, ran ran dong er su ye ne, ban de san san den ju
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and of all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in the activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime, powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with the mighty Vajra wrath. Great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Ajichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala, Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meo Lupsangma, Tekar Droksama, Tengi Chaksama, and Chopin Drinksama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body, bless us through your enlightened speech, bless us through your enlightened mind, bless us through your enlightened qualities, bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto my mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control. At all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Jarve Gazo Dorje Naboje Yender Jarve Yanza Lejengo Saro Don Son Sen Don Gandoje Gando Rodo Nyenze Gorjengo Sharje Benje Manen Dai Junda Zhe Yongor Bonya Chen Danje Par Jen Gun Bo Dun Je Zang Ai Dang Nai Bo Dun Dai Xia San Bun Je Zu Ma Mo Xie Wa Gan Xie Nu Jian Zhe Bo Nya Le Jie Jia Jie Sam Len De Ab Jie Jie Zhe Le Jie Zheng Ge Jie Zere Mo Na Jian Zhe Dang Hai Ra Men Sen Jar Che Nam De Ze Zambala Ren A Re Xie Nor Jue Ma Xian Jo Ya Yuan Sa De Ra He La Jar Che Geng Ai Nu Jie Yang Le Ver Dan Jie Dan La Zan Ba Ge Nye Ye Ye Den Gun Be Den Ba Jo Nam La Che Den Da Lo Ya Che Jin Se Zo Nan De Gu Sun To Yun Che Le Den San Wa La Do Sun Ger Den Be Ze Ir Jun Do Yung A Dai Ren Chen Do Zha Xie Ze Dai Zha Bun Yir Ju Dang Re Ma Ju Zhun Me Ra Dor Me Zo Zhe Me Dar Sa Ren Che Gong Zu So Go Ge Zang Wa Sang Gen Jor Bai Den Zi Ge Jin Be Yi Xin Chu Be So Den San Dan Jie Jiang Zhi Zuo Lam Bo Sun Lun Chu Dong Bo Lo Ji Jir Jie Tu Dan Gang Wo Dan Si Nian Cha Xia Gan Zhi Su Jue Ji Be Xiar Dun Jie Zhe Be Da Xun Che Leng Wen Dun Zun Ga Dai Den Song Kor Dan Zhong Par Dan Nian Be Zhai Be Sa Sun Jia Dan Wei Zha Sun De Be Ge Bon Dar Par Jie Jian Dan Jie Ga Bu Dun Do Jie San Dun Na Jue Yin Zhe Ban Zun Jie De Song Ge Qu Jie Ren Jin Jie Xie Zhe Den Be Sa Jin Jia Ban Zun Quan Ge Den Se Ga Jia Lun Jue Nam Dan Jie Song Mar Nie De Ze Wei Jiang Nan Jie Jiu Wen Chen Len Zhe Ban Zun San Jie Den Song Gun Jiu Wen Ban De Gen De De Jiu Nan Jie Zai Ba Be Nian Be Dar Se Zha Be Dong Be La Guo Da Lun Jie Jie Ba Nie Den Zun Gen Me Lan Zuo Den Be Lu Da Jie Me La Yan Zi De Mo Jie Wa Dang Na War Da De Nian Be Dam De Yin Zhe Yang E Ba Na Dan Men Zai Yin Se Gun Jor Be Run Zi Zhen Ba Dang Le La Ren Jian De Wa Gu Nen Zo Ye La Nam Ba Ror Be Deng Zin Jie San Mi De Ve Nam Yang Wan Bran Zu Chu Sur Chu 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 Zhen Chu De Na Te Zar Mai Xie Ze Dong Jie Wan Zu Jie La Zhai Xie Lom Jun Po San Zu Jie Se Lan Zhan Chu Le Zhun Dun Zu Jie Be Zha Jia Zhong Gun Ze Wa Jia Dor Na Sam Do Yi Xin Zhe Ba Dang Da Dan Da Ye Sim Jie Dan Jie Jie Lamas Zobe Janjo Zambala Garche Parche Malushe Wadang Tunje Malu Lunje Barnzo Jie Guanxue Ye Lai Zhenba Zamjie Jiang De Beng Zhe Zo Wan Ze Ba Ye So Ma Ye Ye Nor Wei Ji Nan Jie Da Ge Sam De Ma Lin Zhe Bar Zi Bazar Gam Badam Band Ba Alugan de Nevede Shabda Bade Zazu Zadu Zamaya Manabalaya Baza Zadu Dinoba Tejandra Membawa Sudekayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anarado Membawa Savazeda Mambaya Zava Garma Zame Zidan Yanguro Awo Banga Sarvada Danga Dambaza Mame Manza Bazaba Mahasamaya Zadova Dana Denda Lenjedo Korvazeda Yoneja Memezeda Wanjozo Chona le barzar de zo mzeradet banzaya zo vai chom den de je ngara de ba je be ganzala pe je jong wa je be ju jong zo ma nan je trai je yo om ba za er ga za do za ma
We'll do Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63.
ancient pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even by poison's names don't exist, Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme Siddhi in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born, grant your blessing, sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, Siddhi in glory land endowed of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist, Ratna Sambhava bestow. Equanimity, wisdom in Dewachen, pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, Siddhi in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow, all accomplishing wisdom in the Yogmin Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Dharma, Dhatu wisdom, Siddhi grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inemnated Udya Nasogyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's often Namna, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, Siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts, increase 2 stages, mantra deity, in all taming Tulku sphere. dwell Mahakala, and court grand subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Hungry in Vaishravana's abode dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. Gods, ghosts, spirits, wealth, midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans, wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupagpo's body fortune, Zambuling's holy Torma. Balang chose fortunate wealth, Brahmin Yen's longevity, being's life, strength, and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Esar, the courage of Ukarhor, has good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern Long life, fortune, please come. Here like rain falling from above. Upper long life, fortune come. Like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life, fortune come. Fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar. Fortune of heart students' line. Come like dazzling star garlands. Hung Hari Eastern Vajradaki. Ni bring life's fortune pacify. Disease, demons, hindrances. Southern jewel Daki. Ni bring resources, food and wealth. Expand life, merit, riches. Western lotus Daki. Ni summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern action Daki. Ni bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life's substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Siddhi. Grant endless treasure, Siddhi. Grant wealth and merit, Siddhi. Grant to Siddhis, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Alalahu.
Om Ahung, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrabody. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment to the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment to the white Zambala Yabyom, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open, sealed with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayers in the blue prayer book. We're going to do the prayer of Kundan Zampo on page 40. Ho! Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kundan Zampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kundan Zampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddhas' families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kundan Zampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the six life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the five poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in this samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt from subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind. Dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachments to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unabstracted action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kundan Zampo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness, radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kundan Zampo. And if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now in the yellow prayer book, we'll do the long life prayers on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything, spontaneously live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, Through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodengpa, the heart son of Jigden Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Trigumpa Ratna Sri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of existence. May it always be taught and accomplished through learning, reflection, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Zambala mi sama shibdi yaku cha go salman sanje papa chiye jiga tripari ite samhinji gongo re sama long la kuse rinpo tashi dile.
Who are joined on the live streaming, thank you so much, and motivate world peace, and everybody is manifestation of Avalokiteshvara. So then may you have a long life.
Thank you everyone for joining, and please come back, tune in this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation on mindfulness class, which is 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Everyone be well, take care.